Well, hello, everybody. My name is Sanait Adibo. I am a pediatrician and life coach. Today, we are going to talk about the power of journaling in transforming your life. I am going to share my screen. Give me 1 second while I share my screen. All right. There we go. So, I am super excited about this topic. You will see how journaling can literally transform your life, right? All right, so bear with me. So we'll talk about journaling and its impact in processing, helping you manage and process your thoughts and emotions. Nobody taught us in school how to do that, and their power in literally transforming your life, the power of your subconscious mind, and how you can start living consciously and powerfully. So the dictionary definition of journaling is that it's a record of experiences, ideas, or reflections kept regularly for private use. There are different types of journaling, such as gratitude for journaling, but for the purpose of this talk, we are talking about writing regularly daily to reflect on what's going on, what you're thinking, uncovering subconscious thoughts that you may not be aware consciously, right? The WHO definition of wellness is that it's a state of physical, not only just physical health, but it's a state of complete physical, mental, social well-being, and not the mere absence of disease. If you have no disease, we think we are healthy, but holistic health embraces physical, mental, social, emotional well-being too, right? I have been journaling in the last few years, but actually I learned about this site called 750words.com. It has been, I loved it so much. It's powerful, it's transformational. So it's online sites, you create a login and you can just free type. If you get to 750 words, you get rewards. If you're writing every day, you get rewards. And at the end, it even analyzes what your writing has been and classifies it. I'll show you mine. So I got some badges and rewards for writing a lot of words and straight, not breaking the days and things. And it kind of gives you a breakdown of your writing. Was it introvert or extrovert, positive or negative, uncertain or certain, feeling or thinking? So this was one of the days of my writing. So I really like it. I have found it super powerful in helping me reflect what's going on, which direction I'm going. It's been just powerful. So what are thoughts? They're ideas or opinions produced by thinking or sometimes suddenly occurring in the mind. Experts actually say that we have 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day, every day. It's a lot of thinking, but some of it is not subconscious. That means we are not aware of what we're thinking. And experts report that majority is actually negative, right? And there's a mental health crisis in this country, as you know, especially worse since COVID. 21% of adults are suffering from mental illness. Not just adults, but even our youth, 16% of youth have at least one or more major depression. And so knowing about our thoughts, what we are thinking, and being aware of it is powerful. Unfortunately, like I said, we're not taught in school. I heard someone say that if people from the 19th century or 18th century come, the only thing they are not surprised about, they don't see a change, is our education system. Everything else in technology has advanced, but our education has not, unfortunately. So we're not taught how to be aware of our thoughts. It's your thoughts, the conscious and subconscious thoughts, that creates your feeling or emotions. And of course, feelings and emotions are important because that's what drives your action or makes you not take action. And of course, your action and react or inaction creates a result, right? So what is the subconscious mind? It's actually our consciousness that's under the surface. We are not aware of it. And the interesting part is that it comprises of about 95% of our consciousness, right? The majority of your thoughts is coming from the subconscious mind. That's gonna change and reflect on how you are becoming, who you are becoming, how you're showing up, what you are doing day-to-day life, what your beliefs are. Some of you may have heard of limiting beliefs. Beliefs such as, I'm not enough, I cannot do it, life is hard, I'm not lucky, I'm always going to struggle. If you believe those thoughts, of course, life is going to show that, right? Beliefs create, they say. Whatever you believe is what you are going to create in life. So knowing and understanding those is the first way to change them. So to create the life you always dreamed of, right? And so we are all hardwired for survival. And so it's not intentional, unless we are intentional to think positively or to be grateful. Majority of our thoughts are going to be negative. And as you can see here, if you are thinking negative thoughts, of course, you're going to feel negatively. And that's going to make you not take action towards your goal, right? So the first way to change is change your thoughts, right? And journaling is a great way of being aware of what you're thinking, so you can change it to the way that will serve you better. And the most interesting part of our emotions is that none of us are also taught to process and feel our emotions. As you can see on the graph here, emotions usually peak, and come down, maximum in about 1 to 2 minutes, right? If we fully allow our emotions to flow, that's how long they take. But most of us suppress them before they peak all the way. What are emotions? They're sensations in your body, vibrations in your body, and they communicate information from your subconscious mind, right? But we are not taught to completely, fully feel our emotions. For example, if a toddler is throwing a tantrum, the natural response from a parent is to stop that tantrum because of the discomfort it creates in our body, right? If a baby is crying, a child is crying, natural response is to stop it instead of allowing them to fully express it. Like I said, it probably takes maybe a couple of minutes if we are just present and empathize with them. I see how you're feeling, but I'm here, right? Just allow them to feel it. That will be powerful, but unfortunately none of us are taught that. So what do? We suppress them. So we may run towards the sugars. For some of us, maybe binge eating, binge drinking, binge watching to escape feeling those negative emotions, right? There are 6 core emotions: sadness, fear, anger, joy, excitement, disgust. Everything else comes from these emotions, right? From these basic core emotions. Prolonged feelings of sadness can lead to depression. But journaling is super powerful in helping you feel and process your thoughts and emotions. I hear this, everybody wants to be happy, of course, right? But we're human beings. We're going to have all emotions, positive and negative, right? And we can embrace all of them, and feel them. The goal is not to always be happy. If your pet dies, you're not going to be happy. You can be present with the grief and feel it and process and release it and let it go, right? So that it doesn't keep lingering. This graph shows how thinkings of positive thoughts, such as gratitude and beliefs, how they can lead you to higher vibration states of love, joy, empowerment, passion, right? And the opposite is true. Feelings of frustration, irritation, if you dwell on them, it can lead you to downward spiral. So whatever you focus on is going to create an emotion. So by changing your focus, you can change your emotions. And like we talked about, emotions are important. That's what drives your action or make you not take action. And so gratitude is one simple way of shifting what you are feeling, right? So most of us, like I said, are hardwired to see what's missing, what's wrong. We have to be intentional to see what we have, what is good in our life, right? And so whatever you focus on creates emotion too. By changing your focus on what you have, and also shifting your focus from the problem to the solution, is empowering. So in summary, journaling can help you live consciously, transform your life in a big way. If you are aware of those limiting beliefs that are behind your everyday actions and everyday way of being, and you start changing them, that's the first way to creating the life you always dreamed of creating. Can you imagine how your life would be if you embrace journaling and you start living consciously? You are present to what is, and you are not escaping your emotions and the reality. You live in appreciation and expectation. Remember, you're not a victim of circumstances, right? You are victorious. If you focus on the solutions, you can overcome the challenges. It's part of life. We all are going to face challenges. And you have overcome challenges in the past, and that has made you stronger for your path in the future too, right? And I heard Tony Robbins say that happiness equals progress. So the goal is to make progress. It's not to arrive. You will never arrive. You know, whatever your big goal and dream is, when you arrive there, you may be happy for a few days, but you will start desiring other things, right? It's progress that keeps you happy and hope for the future, right? We never arrive, like I said, you know, there's always higher level of achievement. Okay, you may have a goal you achieve there, and then there's another level, right? All right. Thank you guys for your attention. This is where you can find me. Currently, I'm coaching in my practice. With that, I am gonna take questions.